Hey guys, it's Michelle and welcome back to Fitspiration with Michelle. This is week 4 and I am joined by my lovely coworker Karen. So Karen, what is this week's theme?
Smart snacking?
Yes. Yay, she got it. Okay, so correct. This week's theme is smart snacking. So when you think of a smart snack, what's your idea of a smart snack?
Rice cakes.
Rice cakes? Okay, so why are rice cakes a smart snack?
Because they're a healthier, crunchy snack.
Okay, healthier, crunchy, not really salty, low in calories. A lot of times when we're thinking about snacks, for it to be smart, it has to meet a certain criteria. Maybe it's going to be something that we consider healthy, or low calorie, or high protein. Maybe it's going to be something loaded with fiber. Whatever snack we choose, it's going to be something that's going to help us to refuel between our meals. And sometimes we feel the urge to snack out of boredom. What about you? That's how I feel.
Yes, or stress.
Bored or stressed. And also, sometimes we can actually be dehydrated when we think we're hungry. So it's so imperative to be in tune with our bodies. So when choosing a snack, ask yourself, will this help or hinder my progress? So we're going to talk about some smart snacks that we can reach for in between meals. I have them categorized into 4 categories. The first one is savory snacks, crunchy snacks, sweet snacks, and, drum roll please, sneaky snacks. Okay, so first let's start talking about some savory snacks, some things that we can reach for instead of standing like a zombie staring at the vending machine, and we have all been there. So as far as savory snacks are concerned, I have a list of some things, and hopefully you'll find them to be appealing. A cup of tomato soup, a cup of vegetable soup. You can make a huge pot of soup at the beginning of the week and divide it, into those small containers, and you can just grab just the snack-sized portion to hold you over. A raw kale salad, steamed broccoli with butter spray and some of that powdered cheesy popcorn seasoning. Do you know about that?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. So that's nice on vegetables too. Maybe you can have a few ounces of tuna or a few ounces of salmon, some sauteed vegetables, Laughing Cow cheese on celery or on carrots, cottage cheese with fresh cracked pepper, tomatoes with extra virgin olive oil and vinegar. These are all things that you can reach for when you want something savory and you don't want to start drifting in the wrong direction. And it's a nice way to actually incorporate some of your vegetables into the day. Now let's talk about crunchy snacks. And you already talked about rice cakes. That was on my list. I have air pop popcorn, but for a twist, throw some hot sauce on it. Have you ever tried that?
I don't like hot sauce.
Oh, you don't like? Who doesn't like hot sauce?
Me.
Terrence loves hot sauce. He puts it on like everything, eggs, everything. But I actually got that air popped popcorn idea with hot sauce from Oprah's video. Do you remember the Making the Connection? And she was singing while she was eating it, and she made it look so good. So I've tried it, and it's actually pretty good. You can reach for a few nuts, a 1/4 cup of trail mix. I love the half sour pickles, nice and crunchy and salty. Maybe some roasted pumpkin seeds, baked chips with homemade salsa, cucumbers sliced up with lemon juice, salt and pepper, and pretzels. Okay? Now let's talk about sweet snacks.
I have some too.
Oh, you have some. Go ahead.
I like sugar snap peas.
Yes, those are great. Those are good with like a low-cal dip.
Like a dip,
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. And edamame.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about edamame, but okay. Do you just have those plain? Salted.
Yeah,
Okay.
but just a little bit of salt.
Okay. You know what? Now you're making me think about something that my friend Lisa does. She actually roasts chickpeas. She puts like curry and all these flavorings on. She puts them in, and they end up being kind of like those little corn nut things.
Mm-hmm.
And they're salty, crunchy, and you don't have to worry about going off your plan anymore.
No.
No. Okay.
I had those yesterday and today.
They're
so.
good. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to move on to sweet snacks, and definitely let me know if there's some sweet snacks that you have in mind. I have listed here honeydew, sliced apples with cinnamon, banana with a little bit of peanut butter, strawberries, especially when they're in season, frozen grapes, pears, yogurt, raisins, dried fruit, but you have to be careful with like raisins and dried fruit because they have a high sugar content, and you don't want to eat too many because we know that that sugar, especially that dried fruit kind of sugar, ends up turning into fat. Okay, I love the 2 Point Weight Watchers brownies. Now, you tried them. Did you try them? The ones that I gave you to try?
I did. They were really good.
They're really good. They do the trick. So those are good, and you can buy them in bulk from, I think it was BJ's. Yeah, it was BJ's. I also have listed here a half of a steamed sweet potato. Those are nice and naturally sweet. A graham cracker with peanut butter, applesauce, a Nutri-Grain bar. These are all things that we can grab when we are tempted to go to a coworker's candy dish and just go on a shopping spree. So do you have any other sweet snacks that you want to add to the list?
I like fruit with Cool Whip.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
And I like the low-cal individual size puddings. I know you don't like them because of the
sugar-free,
the fake sugar, but
right. But they have some that.
But sometimes
are
it's good every now and then, you know.
The regular ones aren't bad either. There's also, when you said, what did you say? Oh, the Cool Whip with the fruit. There's this dessert, and here we go again talking about Oprah, okay? But she has on her website, it should still be there, she made Jell-O with, I think instead of using all water, she used sparkling water and fruit and some walnuts, and she makes like this Jell-O parfait. It's like Jell-O with fruit in it, and there's walnuts, and there's like light Cool Whip or whatever, and I've tried that before, and that's really good too when you want something sweet. So now let's talk about the dark side, sneaky snacks. So you might ask, what are sneaky snacks? Sneaky snacks are snacks that start off being snack size, and then they spiral into something far grander. They might start off as a sliver, then it moves into a slice, and before you know it, you're in slob mode. We've all been there. Sliver, slice, slob. It actually happened to me last week. I was having a laughing, isn't that the Laughing Cow? It's the Skinny Cow. The Skinny Cow ice cream sandwich. And before you know it, I had moved on to a second one. What can I say? It happens to the best of us. So we all have to try to be mindful of our portions. I know that if I have a bag of pretzels or a bag of anything that has 30 servings, the odds of me sticking to one serving is slim to none. So, you know, just being careful about our portion sizes. And do you have any tricks to, you know, help you to stay within a certain portion size?
I will put, like, I like pretzels, but I'll just buy, like, the big tub at BJ's or Sam's.
Right.
So I'll just put them in a little bag and only take that much with me.
Right, counting them out, putting them in serving sizes. Yeah, that's really helpful because, you know, it's so hard to control yourself and to stop. So that's kind of like a mechanism to get you to stop when the snack time is over. Or, you know, you could mindlessly snack in front of the TV or in the car or at the movies. You're really not focused on the snack. So try to be mindful also of snacking late at night. I read something that said, if we weren't meant to have midnight snacks, then why is there a light in the refrigerator? So what can we do instead of snacking out of boredom?
Well, good story. On Sunday night, I got home from shopping with my husband like around 7:30, and he had to go to work for 2 hours. So I was like, oh, I'll just stay home and I'll put the groceries away. And then I'm like, I'll do some schoolwork. Yeah, right. I didn't want to do schoolwork. So I was going to sit down and just snack and watch TV. And I was like, you know what? Let me get on the treadmill.
Oh, woo, woo. Good for you.
So I got on the treadmill for a half hour.
I love it. That if I had a free vacation to hand you right now, for that I would, because that is definitely
a big change for me.
It's a big change, and it is a win. I have a little list of some other things, and thanks for sharing that, by the way. I have a list of some other things. Take a walk, that's actually what you did. Crochet, or do a crossword puzzle, look at pictures, start to journal, do something that's going to require you to use your hands. Get involved in some sort of hobby, polish your nails, make a phone call, read a book, but not a cookbook. Listen to this podcast over and over again. You can drink water, do deep stretches, brush your teeth, oil pull. And if you don't know what oil pulling is, Google it. For additional ideas, you can visit a website that I came across called obesityhelp.com. And there is a list on that website of 50 things to do instead of snacking. And I actually have the printout for you, Karen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I have a rule of thumb that I think will basically work for anyone. You can snack on whatever you want, whenever you want, with only one stipulation. You must eat it in a bathing suit in front of a full-sized mirror. Don't you think that would help?
Yes.
You can have whatever, how much, whatever, bathing suit, full-size mirror, and, that will stop you from going overboard. So, remember, every snack you make, every meal you bake, every bite you take, I'll be watching you. Thanks for joining us, guys, and thanks again, Karen. Have a great week.